Hey now, I had mentioned how I'm letting some of my retro entertainment collection go. I have them listed on eBay, and somebody messaged me, hey, do you want to trade for such and such? To be honest, it was a good offer, but it's just that I don't want what he wanted to trade, so I just declined. Please don't send trade offers. I just don't have time to entertain all. It's not likely you're going to have something that I want. Like this right here. I found something on eBay, something I've been looking for. Now, how would somebody have this exact item that I'm looking for? That's why it's okay. You don't send trades. On that note, if you're shipping on eBay, don't use padded envelopes. Come on! In one of my Matchbox case unboxing videos, I was talking about the Ford van. I forget if it's called a panel van. And in my research of that video, I found out about a variation that I did not have. I was talking about the light bars and how sometimes Mattel does casting variations. So I'll give a link to that complete video later at the end of the video. But I'll also give you a snippet of just that part where I talked about the Ford van itself. But generally, you don't want to be shipping collectibles. Now this is a 5-pack. To be honest, it doesn't matter. I'm going to wind up opening the 5-pack anyways. But how does that seller know that, right? They should be shipping in a box. All the stuff that I ship, that I sell, it's Mr. Grooves on YouTube. I mean on eBay. The link's in the description, and I have it in a pinned comment. So how is somebody going to have this? This is why it's just easier for me to sell what I'm done with, and then buy what I want. That's what I prefer to do. It's just easier. So package not too bad. If there's any squishiness, don't know if it came from the shipping or if it was like that in the store. I changed my camera angle so we can get a better look. By the way, they during this time they had the plastic in the back so that you can see the models as well. This one is not the one where it turns. Even though this is, I think, a fantasy design, I like that. I like that model. This one too. It's kind of wide. It has a wide stance, but this is definitely a 5-pack I want. And thankfully, all 5 models I would like to own. Now I'm just going to put the names on the screen because I don't have the names memorized. This is the model that I wanted because in the video, and I'm going to give you a snippet right after this. I talked about how Mattel is changing to where they're not using light bars. Well, I didn't have a sample of this model with the light bar that's an insert. Nowadays, it's just the window that pops up. So that's the one I really wanted. But all five models, I definitely like having in the collection. Even though this one's a fantasy, I like it. I think if you even changed this one, I think they might have changed what's in the back. Too many models to memorize. I'm not positive. Can I change the angle? I don't know. If you're familiar with this model nowadays, is that different than what they're doing nowadays? Anyways, quick note. So please don't use padded mailers. This one landed safely. Now let me give you a snippet. This was bonus content from a Matchbox case unboxing video. The 62 Volkswagen Beetle. Matchbox used to use this casting a lot. A lot! Here is a SpongeBob SquarePants sample. It doesn't look like they've changed anything from the previous release. As you can see, this one here, it has a tail hitch, so you can tow. Not that you see very many Volkswagens slug bugs towing things, but they did keep the tail hitch. Pretty much looks the same. Very slight changing in the tooling, but otherwise it looks the same as the previous release. Glad to see that there were no casting changes to degrade the model. I know that Matchbox has to keep things under the $1 price point, and they're doing a pretty good job, I guess. I'll talk about that more in a little bit. Here you have the Beetle, right? Well, they also came out with the VW Concept. This was the Volkswagen Concept 1. I have a Fruit Loop sample. Now the concept version, the concept Beetle, they also came out with a cabriolet version. I like to use the, I have quite a few, when they did the entertainment models, I have quite a few of the entertainment models. Just they're a little bit funner to collect. As you can tell, it's not exactly the same casting. It's a new design. It's new tooling. And here we have a police version of the concept. You see how it has the light bar? It's a separate piece. You see those two circles? That's because that's where it's inserted into the roof. Here is a dare sample. They have the light bar in the roof. It's a separate piece. You know it's a separate piece because it's blue, but the windows here are clear or smoked, actually. And that police light bar. Well, the Ford panel van, here you have the police light bar. But they, I spent all day yesterday looking for my sample, looking for a sample of the Ford panel van. The old version, it had an insert like this for the light bar. Well, this one, it's the same. It's the same piece of plastic right here, and you just have a pop up through the roof. So this way they give it like an emergency vehicle or you know, a light bar on top. This one though, it says Speedy Express insured global tracking. It's not a police vehicle, but it has a light bar. It's nice to have it back. Inserts, well, if it costs them more time and money to do the insert, then I can understand them cutting back on that. What they also cut back on is it looks like it probably doesn't have an interior. This one came from a 5-pack. You can see it's blue here, blue windows, same piece. Probably does not have an interior, so that's how they cut back. Another way they've been cutting back, check out this Hot Wheels model right here. Here you have the ice cream truck. Well, the most recent version of, well, the last couple versions of the Hot Wheels ice cream trucks. This one here, they called it Quick Bite. It's the, as you can see, it's the same model. But take a look at the sides. See how the white metal goes all the way to the bottom? What they did is they made the plastic, see the red plastic interior? Look how it comes up on the side of the model. So they took away some of the metal. That's one way that they're cutting costs with this, keeping it under a $1 US price point. And well, thankfully the metal goes all the way down to the bottom. Now, as far as this new light bar like this, the Ford panel van, they've had different accessories. Here's a ladder on the top, and they've also had the panel van without nothing at all. There's one sample. This is an Easter version, of course. Here's another sample. Scooby-Doo. You know what? This might not have had an interior back then either. I'm not sure. But check this out. These aren't even the same. Look, the orange one has side view mirrors. The green one does not. And that's just the way things go. You know, they change castings, cut costs, or maybe sometimes it's a little hard for them to put together at the factory. Here's the full Matchbox case unboxing video, and I did show other models in the bonus content. As far as the retro, the links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. Bye-bye.